Do you want something different from the typical beers you drink? Do you want to give your taste buds some excitement? Hey guys, it's me, Cassie, your Flatland beer enthusiast, and today we're gonna try 3 local experimental beers. These beers go beyond conventional beer wisdom and rules and maybe aren't what you're used to seeing at the grocery store. Alternative. These beers are typically made with unique ingredients and in small batches. Here in KC, we have several breweries that love to test those waters, and here are 3 that we're gonna taste today. Okay, first up, Sandhills Brewing Sandpiper. It's a sour saison aged in oak barrels with pawpaw. I'm pretty excited about this because pawpaws are delicious. They're grown natively here. You can probably walk out into your woods and find some like in the next couple of weeks when they're ripe. Kind of tastes like a mix between banana and papaya. And they're great, and not enough people know about them. And you can find like a whole basket full in your own neighborhood. So definitely smells sour. If you guys have seen this before, you know I have affinity for sour beer. Does that little thing in the back of your, I don't know what the scientific name is for the mouth pucker, but it's got that going on. This was aged in oak barrels. I don't get a lot of like oakiness out of it. Definitely just sour. Wow, that's really refreshing. If you haven't had pawpaw before, you would say this is just like a sour tropical beer. It's really crisp and clean and easy. If you like tart things, this is a great beer. This beer for me, it's ticking a lot of boxes. I'll give this beer 4.8 out of 5. Okay, beer number 2, and it even has experimental in the title. Lambics are ales that are fermented in the open air with wild yeast. They almost always give you like kind of a funky sour flavor. And when most people make lambics, they dump a bunch of fruit in it too to kind of sweeten it up. It uses the Wetumpka grape, which is a native grape to Missouri and Kansas too, I'm sure. Native to this region. And they aged it for 3 years. That's pretty cool. Okay, excited to try it. A little more of a deeper golden color than our first beer. Oh yeah, that smells funky and sour. Whoa! It does this again. Hit you right back there. I'm gonna take another sip. The aroma's funky and sour, but you taste grape in that. It tastes like a grape Jolly Rancher. But yeah, it's sour, it's grapey. Again, light-bodied, refreshing. It has more of those grapey notes, so I feel like maybe if you're not a wine drinker and you're more of a beer drinker, this could go in the place of like a natural wine at a dinner or something. And this is beer 61 out of 65, so it'll probably be gone by the time you see this. Sorry. This beer, it's delicious, it's grapey. I'm gonna give it a 4.7. Beer number 3, Big Rip Brewing Company. This is called Fire Tree, and it's gluten-free. It's brewed with sorghum, honey, pineapple, jalapeno, and roasted tomatillo. It looks like it's gonna taste like a delicious salsa. Whoa, okay. I only needed like half a second to smell both pineapple, like a roasted smell, which is the tomatillo, and you can smell the jalapeno too. So it's like, cause you get a little bit of that like sense of spicy right here at the top of your nose, but like the sweetness and the roastiness from the other two. I'm excited. Yeah, you know what? The flavor is much more mild than the aroma, but that's okay. because it would be a lot to have all those things packed in there. You get all of the flavors that you got from the aromas, but right at the beginning, and then it's like it was a dream. It's like disappeared from your mouth, which makes me want to go back for more. That's crazy. All of the flavors hit like all of the parts of your mouth at the same time and then disappear. It's like a firework. I have no issue with gluten-free beers at all. I would not know this was a gluten-free beer. It's got not a lot of body, it's light-bodied, but there's nothing about it that doesn't say beer to me. Dang, that's really good. Also, if you want to see an episode about more gluten-free beers, this one has some that I already tasted that were delicious too. I'm gonna give this beer maybe like a 4.9 because I've never had anything like it. So that is truly experimental, really good. They set out what they were trying to do, made a great beer out of it, and it's gluten-free, and it's 7%. That's pretty cool. You know, in these trying times, I feel like we could all use a little change in our life. What better way to start with some cool local beers? I thought I could pick a favorite. I mean, I think this one was, the Big Rip was like the one that was what is going on the most, but like they're all awesome and exciting, and it just proves, you know, our local breweries are pushing the envelope, trying new things. We're not gonna have a stale beer market here in KC, no. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below with the coolest thing you've tasted recently. Bye.